of Thrones Season 1. Поехали. Растет посвящение. Нам осталось всего 2 эпизода, да? То бишь 5 и внезапно 6. Не поверите, наверное, мне, да? Но это именно так. Всего 2 эпизодика. Так что едем. Едем. Сейчас посмотрим. Они полны событий, все дела. Всем нравится, все довольны. Игра престолов, как-никак. Telltale в этом тоже мастера. Играть. Поехали. В «Игре престолов» выбор прост. Победа или смерть. Серсея Ланнистер. Известная цитата. Ее прям на книге, на самом деле, лепят. Прям обложечку. Начать эпизод 5. Поехали, значит. Будем смотреть. В прошлом эпизоде много всего произошло. Много всего случилось. Захватили мы Миерин. Нашли Сильвию, сестру Коттера. И так далее, и тому подобное. Собственно говоря, проведали. Кого мы проведали? Вершину за Родрика и семью Форестеров. И тут внезапно раз, в Железном холме Рамси снова оказался. Вот это внезапно было. Поэтому сейчас, я так понимаю, нам придется встретить последствия пленения Грифа. Так как все же его назначил Рамзи вместе с гарнизоном из 20 человек. И сейчас посмотрим, что из этого выйдет.
Previously on Game of Thrones. You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asha.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city. Help them liberate Marine. And I will see that you are rewarded.
You think you can reason with a wildling?
No, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
I want you to keep an eye on everyone. You never know who you can trust.
I'll do my best.
Rodri!
I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Ну, поехали. Сейчас будут разборки с Рамзи.
I was just telling your sister.
Железный холм.
Father's been looking to make a match for me. And Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower. Just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Your mother may need some convincing.
It'd be a privilege to call you family.
You hear that, Talia? Father will be so pleased. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh. You won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
Да ладно.
Very well.
That was easy.
Ну его же не убить, Рамси, ну блин.
Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
Пойдем.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Ludson.
How should I know? Griff and his men are not my concern.
My concerns are your concerns. I assume you forgot that when you took them prisoner. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest. Your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
Lady Elena Glenmore is our guest. The soldiers accompanied her to ensure her safety.
If her safety is a concern, perhaps she should not have come to Ironrath. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price. Ah. Here we are.
Ё-моё.
Roderick!
You disobeyed me. You disrespected me. Someone has to pay. You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
Да все, Ром, все
Arthur's
успокойся.
done nothing wrong! If you want to hurt someone, hurt me!
No, Roderick!
Why bother? You're nearly a corpse already.
No! Stop!
Look at what you've done! I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop! Please!
Talia, don't look away. It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop! Please! Do something!
Talia, don't look. Look at him, Talia.
Это жестко, блин.
See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise. Arthur would be safe at home with his fat father if it weren't for Roderick. This is his fault. That's a lot of blood.
Ах ты ж.
I'll see you dead for this!
And that, Talia, is why no one likes your brother. The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Do it. Come on, Roderick.
Да давай.
I'm impressed. Woo. Lucky for me, you're a cripple. I may have misjudged you, Roderick. I came here to kill you, but now I'm thinking it might be far more entertaining to watch you and Lud tear each other to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins.
Неплохо.
Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done with it.
There's no need for war. Lord and I have already come to terms.
I've just given you the terms. They're not negotiable. One house left standing. Yours? Or Lad's? And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Ну, посмотрим еще, подожди, Рамси. А Элейн, она где вот вообще? Вот это мне интересно. Ну, типа, окей, Артура поймали, но Элейна, она же как бы и Железный холм не покидала, если не ошибаюсь. Не покидала. Да нет, она оставалась в Железном холме все это. В принципе, ладно, сейчас мы разберемся. Сейчас за Эшера получим денег у Дейенериса. Да, или мы на младших сынов договаривались? Ну, неважно, получим награду, возьмем армию наемников, приплывем наконец-то в Вестерос и разберемся с Рамси, разберемся с Уайтхиллом. Змеиное гнездо, 5-й эпизод. Nest of Vipers. Да, Артура, конечно, жалко. Ну, там сколько? Лет 20, наверное, да, было? Стойка посмотреть. Ну, давайте посмотрим на стойку. По-моему, там и так с ней все понятно.
Only a monster would do such a thing. The Boltons will pay for this.
У них на гербе прям человек без кожи. Родрик, тебе ли об этом не знать?
Arthur.
Посмотреть.
I'm so sorry.
Why? After all we've been through, must the gods continue to shit on this house? What have we ever done to them? Follow the Starks? Obey the rule of law?
This is my fault. If I hadn't agreed to Elena's plan...
This is Ramsay Snow's doing, no one else's. You start thinking otherwise, you'll go mad.
Какой у Элейны был план, я что-то не помню. Такой же,
the Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to be us, Royland.
You'll get no argument from me. But how do we bloody fight them? We just don't have the numbers. Not yet, anyway. And they still have Ryan.
Нам все еще нужен Эшер.
Right now, everything depends on Asher. Once he and Malcolm bring us more fighting men, then
Where is he? Where is my brother?
А где ты была вообще все это время? Я серьезно.
Let me through.
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he...
Вон катится, его везут. Все, он прилег просто отдохнуть. Он живой. Он спит.
Arthur, no! Arthur!
Его маковым молочком он напоили, он отрубил.
I brought him into this. I asked him to help. He did this for me.
Да не виноват ты.
You can't blame yourself, Elena. He was a grown man. He made his own choices.
But he trusted me. He always has. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous, the father called him Quiver. And now to die, like this, tortured, mutilated.
He died as he lived, bravely, as a man of the North.
He died in agony and for nothing. Look at him, Roderick. There's hardly anything left of him.
Elena.
I'm sorry.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
Know that we'll have our justice someday.
Все нормально.
Justice won't bring my brother back.
Джон снова возьмет Винтерфелл в битве бастардов. А там уже и с Уайтхиллами разберемся.
You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I don't know what else to do.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
Да. За кого мы теперь? О! За мир. У мира ничего не происходит, у мира тут одни интрижки. Плодятся и все политически. Мира Форестер, Королевская гавань.
Ah, there you are.
Привет,
I haven't
Сара.
seen you since the coronation feast.
Ну, правильно.
How many
мы не
ships do you
виделись.
suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Ну, смотря какие корабли, смотря какая армия. Вот тебе и всё.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get
Корабли
you
10-15.
into that feast.
Спасибо,
And you
хорошая
thanked me
армия.
by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of
Ну, там
everybody.
не прям огромная.
Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew
небольшая.
exactly how you got there.
I'm sorry about that. I really did try to be discreet.
But you couldn't, could you? Because you're in over your head. I know it. And Marjorie knows it. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are
В смысле
discussing marriage,
безрассудно? Что я сделал?
I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage.
Меня это устроит.
I won't do anything to
Хрен с
jeopardize
тобой.
it.
That's fine by me. I don't need friends who get so easily overwhelmed.
It makes me sad to hear you talk like that.
А что ты хочешь? Ты что-то
Was
виновата,
it
не я?
worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
They're still in very grave danger, I'm afraid.
Well, I know you'll do everything in your power to protect them.
Блин.
They'll be very grateful. I better go before she sees me. She already
Mira
thinks-
Forrester.
Что вам двоим надо? Уйдите отсюда.
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
Это угроза, что ли? Друг, ты Дэмиана найди сначала. Вот же ж подонок, а? Ты представляешь как? Ты представляешь вообще, нет? Ладно.
Come on, Beskar, listen.
Лагерь под
How
Миньем,
can you
Эша
still
Форест.
be angry at me?
Is that a joke? I had Dezor Zaraza in my hand and you made me let him go. You
Как
know
надо.
why.
Yeah, you were afraid of disobeying the pretty little queen. You chose your prize over my one chance at revenge. And for what? There's no way this Dragon Queen comes through.
Enough! Your revenge would have cost me everything.
It'd be worth it to see him dead.
Oh, and you'd explain that to my family's corpses.
We should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Dezor's corpse, but you denied me that. Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
Все-таки младших сыновьям согласиться.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
Не, ну мы ж как, мы все сделали по плану четко, да.
Your Grace, my nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble?
Я? Нет.
Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, my time is short.
Nothing out of the ordinary, Your Grace. We fulfilled your orders.
To the letter, if reports are true.
Вот и думала, конечно.
I hear you know how to follow orders, despite your friend's efforts to make you stray. You told me Asher was a man of integrity, Malcolm. Now I know you were telling the truth.
Ну а как?
You have proved yourself an honorable warrior. You have my gratitude.
Теперь давай награду. Шнель.
Unfortunately, I cannot spare my second sons.
What?
But Your Grace, the mission was a success.
I need every soldier to hold Marine.
This is why you denied me my revenge? What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
Which is why I'm not going to let you leave here empty-handed. In truth, we are not so different. We're both far from home. We've both suffered the loss of those we've loved. And we both struggle to do what's right.
Поэтому...
And we're both easy on the eyes.
And modest, I see. I cannot give you my sellswords, but I will give you the next best thing.
Дракону дай мне, пожалуйста. Голда. Ну, хоть голда.
This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need in Marine.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We promise to put it to good use.
I'm sure you will. A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There are fighters among those who used to be bound.
On behalf of the Foresters and the Branfields, I thank you.
See that you are ready when I return to Westeros. I have other plans for you, Malcolm.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
Да, вы поможете, да?
Plans that will help House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled, but I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
Не, ну по сути,
I am honored you would ask me.
Союз с Таргариеном.
Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. You've made a good start with her. I could strengthen that bond. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
You're right, Uncle. The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in taking the Iron Throne, she'll be the only ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
The little Queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
Не обещаю.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
О, город. Это лагерь Сильвии, получается. Гаррет Таттл, Северный Вест. Что-то я ей не нравлюсь, походу, да?
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch.
Oh. Да это просто удар в плечо, успокойся.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
Там травяной компресс, но не может хуже стать.
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross a bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I can't go south. The Night's Watch will have my head.
Better than losing it to a White Walker.
Sylvie, he's come a long way. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Так я
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Это просто царапина.
That's barely a scratch.
It's infected. It's not healing.
Она не может быть заражена.
Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Так вас никто и не
Me
просит,
neither.
я сам разберусь.
Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings.
Then's probably.
It is real. Lord Forrester believed it. And so do I.
And you're both idiots.
Finn, will you...
Just piss off!
Some leader you turned out to be.
Фин, тебя с нами вообще-то никто не звал. Ты сам там пришел, такой...
You should listen to him.
Давайте с вами пойду.
The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back.
Не надо это придумывать.
It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest.
Я
And we'll be
не пойду,
wanting
я говорю сразу.
something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett.
Да без разницы.
This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Why'd you even bring me here, Cotter? You said you'd take me to the North Grove.
Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
But she's refusing to help. You heard her. Her mind's made up.
She can be stubborn when she wants. But if she's going south, then so am I.
So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
Карта.
Garrett,
You and your sister, you don't look much alike. The white hair and...
I know where you're getting at, so you may as well just say it.
I just wondered.
She was born like that. My mother used to call her Little Moon. The rest of our village thought she was a bad omen. The better of them stayed away from her. The worse? Let's just say I'm glad to be rid of them.
So you really won't take me north?
I want to help you, Garrett, I mean it. But I can't leave her behind. And besides, north of here, I'd be as lost as you.
Why didn't you just tell me the truth? That you came here to find your sister?
I wanted to. I didn't think you'd understand. I couldn't risk it. I'm sorry.
What happened to your village? Did you leave?
Well, not by choice. When Sylvie reached 2 years, they told my mother we weren't welcome anymore. She wasn't welcome. I guess they all hoped she wouldn't survive long enough to get a name. But she's tough, Sylvie. No way she wasn't gonna make it.
Where's your mother now?
I don't know. Still back at the village for all I know. She tried to send my sister away. Wrapped her up in furs and everything like a good mother would. I left that night when I heard.
How's your arm feeling?
Decent, I'd say. Why'd you ask? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's shit.
Why were they afraid of your sister?
Same reason you southerners call us wildlings. Same reason you put up that wall to keep us out. People are arseholes.
На этой счастливой ноте мы заканчиваем разговор с Коттером. Где Финн? Где-то здесь, походу. Ага, не здесь. С тобой мы поговорили. Пошли с Сильвией поговорим, не знаю. Да так и надо же, наверное, правильно? А, вот Финн. Давай сейчас хижину чекнем. Сменить талисман, мы его уже смотрели.
Wonder if her mother gave her that.
Выпить, выпить.
This is that stuff Cotter was drinking.
Тут давай хлебнем.
Oh, it's not so bad.
Ну, копье как копье, я не вижу ничего такого. Рисунки. Паук, рыбка, луна.
Little Moon.
И, я не знаю, это медведь, крот, медведь. Финн, что ты мне скажешь?
What are you doing over here?
А, как я
There's a
заспал.
perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Not your fault. I wanted to come. Just didn't know this is how it'd turn out.
Ну, ты все здесь.
Come on, Finn. You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right. May as well get warm before I die.
Ну вот и все. Какой классный разговор получился, мне прям понравилось. Коротко и не по сути. Зайчик.
Whoa!
Ой.
Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Заяц бы так не вышел никогда. Она слишком близко к нему стояла. Он бы ее учуял сразу. Да и
Never met a
кажется
crow
тоже.
before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
They can try to kill me if they want. I won't let them.
I'm sorry, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Ой, поговорим.
Don't frighten our dinner away.
Говорю, зайцев был услышал уже.
Shit.
It's my turn.
Oh, really? You even know how to use that thing?
Ой, рот закрой.
You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I trained at Castle Black.
So you're shit then.
Жестоко. Ёп! Перный балет.
Shit. I think you need more training.
Ты рот закрой вообще. Я же не знал, что он скакать может.
Come on.
Сейчас я все сделаю, подожди. Здорово.
Yes.
Ай да я. Ай да я.
It's not much, but it'll last us.
А, зайцев поблизости нет больше, да?
You're not half bad with a bow. Could come in handy. You ever lost anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
Я потерял старую жизнь.
I lost everything. My old life. My house. All I ever wanted was to fight for the Foresters.
This house, it was important to you?
They treated me like one of their own.
Cotter and I, we lost everything too.
Он рассказал.
And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Please, Sylvie. I need to know.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories. That the cold couldn't touch it. That it's safe, even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope. And none of them ever returned.
Может, они там остались здесь?
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
Что случилось?
Cotter!
Там же Финн есть.
What the fuck? Look out!
А, белые ходаки. О, лол. Сейчас порешаем. Ну, не надо меня Ну да, эй.
This looks like the place.
Я хотел сразиться с белыми ходаками, ребят. Ну.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. Two go in, one comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But one pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords.
Жители Пандоры?
If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them. If we're very lucky, we'll walk out with our heads.
I've been fighting alongside sellswords for years, Beska. I know how to talk to killers.
Understand these aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Так нормально. О, собачка. Где там собачка была? Кровь.
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
Да ладно.
You did what?
Привет.
What the fuck? Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Dasher.
Я и не собирался. Тела.
The servants and guards of this house. They killed them all.
Why? Some of these must have been slaves too.
Because they felt like it. That's a good enough reason for this lot.
Окей. Головой.
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here.
Да ладно. А вот этот живой, мне интересно. Да. Привет тебе.
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily white asses like you, little brother.
I can handle this.
Oh, after you then.
Здорово.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You don't want to be in here, little man. You best go back the way you came before I decide to eat you. I'll start with your eyeballs. Fucking juicy when they pop. And then I'll pull out your little bones to pick my teeth with.
You think I'm scared of you? Why don't you threaten me one more time and see what happens?
You listen to me, little man. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2,
3.
I like this one. Hey, Amaya! Company!
Я говорил, что я смогу влиться сюда. Все нормально. Вот как надо.
Is that a pit?
Some masters couldn't get enough of the fighting, so they built their own private pits, where things could get really nasty.
Ой, можно посмотреть? Мне не видно. Подвигайся. А, так там победил уже парень. Привет. О, хабр.
That's Amaya.
Keep your cock in your pants, little brother. She's likely to chop it off.
Это она. Окей. Здорово.
Well, hello there.
Not many people get past the beast. You must need something very badly. So, out with it.
У меня есть предложение.
Before I decide not to let you leave.
У меня есть предложение.
I've come with an offer. I think it's one that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her.
Amaya, please.
Please what? I had a friend once, the basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
Подруги при себе оставьте.
I earned my freedom.
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
Leave her alone! I don't care what your history is. Beskar's the most loyal friend I've ever had.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Ты успокойся, я тебе нос еще раз сломаю, только уже окончательно.
My patience wears thin.
My enemies in Westeros are powerful and bloodthirsty. Worse than your masters ever were. I need fearless soldiers to crush them!
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed. You're all free now! Free to do what you want! Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
You all excel at combat, but you know nothing until you've tasted the thrill of war. Waves of men crashing together. Blood and steel. In Westeros, they sing of our great warriors for thousands of years.
Amaya,
Не знаю, как в Вестеросе, но в Скайриме точно.
he's got enough gold for all of you.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who?
Да, я со всеми готов драться. Покажите своего
Who's the
лучшего.
best you've got?
His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
По-моему, он азиат.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
I thought worse. And what do they call that scary one with the 2 axes and the skull tattoo back in Lease? What was it? Pestilence? Plague?
The Scourge.
Right. The Scourge. Anyway, he's dead.
Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe and your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
If I die in there...
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Will you return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can?
No. I'll spend all your gold on the finest of whores.
Ну ладно. Зато честно.
Hey! I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine.
Давай.
You fight dirty. I like that.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me.
Быстрое оружие.
Use this.
Во, берем. Че алибарда, блин. Да блин, он пока крутится, ему можно было бы уже голову снести. Давай, рискни здоровьем.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt. Yours will be a beautiful death. Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can, actually.
Поехали. Неожиданно, не правда ли? Упал ты здесь, пошел.
For that you die slow.
Оружие мне было.
That's no weapon.
Во! Люсиль. Ну, почти Люсиль. Тихо.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy.
Ну ты дикий. На. Бери это. Все, ГГВП. Нет? Видимо,
Last chance, Westerosi.
давай.
See if you're still smiling after I break your face.
Surprised you can lift it.
Тихо. Все, попрыгай теперь мне. Еще хочешь? На.
I'm ready, Westerosi. Don't hold back.
Don't intend to.
Look at this terrified boy. He fears his end.
Так, вот это сейчас было неожиданно. Тихо. Руку мою отпусти, руку, тварь. Держи. Там еще теперь не надо. Неплохо, да?
Stick the little man! Do it! Do it! Your stupid game, your stupid rules.
Все по правилам. Вы произвели на достаточно, а то. И плевать, что он лучший из них.
Your old champion is gone. As are your old masters. You can stay here in Marine with nothing, or you can come with me. I chose you for a reason. You're murderous scum, and murderous scum is just what I need. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment.
Я вас брошу в бой.
Fighting under someone else's rules. I won't hold you back. Fight with me, and there are no rules. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Ты куда меч бросил? Это твой меч, дурак. Взял, бросил меч свой. Молодец. Я не пообещал ни золота, я ничего не пообещал. Они будут драться и умирать. Это все, что от них требуется. О, белые ходячи.
What are those things? Oh, God, over here! Over here!
Блин. Ну давай. Я песню войны только что победил. Тебя сделать вообще на их не убивают, подожди. Уже если я не ошибаюсь, они умирают от огня, от драконьего стекла и, по-моему, с ним босс голову снесет. Блин, ну спин. Давай. А травяного компресса больше нет, все. Не лезь даже ко мне, слышишь? Подруга. Вот, правильно, надо голову снести.
Fuck! Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Oh! Fucking hell!
А, тебя я помню. Ай, город. Иди. На. Развлекайся. Ты немножечко горишь. Самую мало. Поджигай.
Where's Finn? He was over there. Finn.
Это серьезный союзник, которого мы только что потеряли.
We need to stick together.
No! I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Я тоже. Не думай, что это просто для меня. За кого? За миру, да? Не, да, за миру. Куда они ведут меня, эти охраны Ланнистеров? А чё, где второй? Меня ж 2 забирало. Куда второй делся? По-моему, это моя комната, нет? Или это комната Тириона? Это точно не моя комната. Это точно комната Тириона.
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you?
Да нет.
Certainly you've been here before.
Да нет.
You looked rather confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
No, Your Grace.
No? I'm told you know these chambers as well as anyone. You're quite the curiosity, aren't you?
Да нет.
You profess to be loyal to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy.
Да нет.
Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists.
Я делал то, что должна была.
It hasn't been easy, Your Grace, but I've done what I've needed to do.
Haven't we all? I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I asked a friend to help me.
I see. Then you're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her.
Второй же или третий.
You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
I have in the past, but I won't anymore.
You're a clever girl, aren't you?
А ты думала?
Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
I guess I could, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious. You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Какую проблему с
Thank you, Your
Андросом?
Grace.
С Уайтхиллами реши
I never
проблему.
liked the man anyway. And I doubt anyone will miss him.
Не надо проблему с Уайтхиллами решать. Ты, как, блядь, мать короля, ты можешь написать письмо про то, что Форестеры под защитой короны. И все, и закончился конфликт. Нет его просто. Андрес, то он жертрест, он ничего никому не сделает. Ну, пошлет он армию. У нас письмо от короля, блядь, что вы под защитой. Вот тебе и все.
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard.
They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
Take anything not nailed down. Just not from my house.
That depends on how nice your house is.
I'll show them their beds.
Блин, а что, это все, что ли?
Vesco wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm,
А ты уже с безупречными ходишь, да?
And you found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
Что там насчет Daenerys?
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew. Perhaps the same will be true for me.
Thank you, Uncle. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You've guided me well.
You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come.
Ну все, значит нормально будет. Мы затащим.
Asher. Iron from ice.
How about fire and blood, Uncle? Isn't that what the Targaryens say?
Casting off!
Take this. It'll help loosen his tongue. But be careful. He's a tricky little bastard.
Я
If
пока
he
не
figures
представляю.
out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
Я пока не представляю, как можно разговорить сейчас Тириона. Тем более, откуда я вино взял? Вот просто по логике, да? Откуда Мира взяла
I
вино?
ask for Braun, they send me a handmaiden.
Брон черноводный, он все еще ищет.
Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help?
Ой, ладно,
Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I thought we were friends, Lord Tyrion.
I thought so as well. Yet, here you are. You brought wine. How thoughtful of you. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me. And I've grown tired of talking to myself.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the North. Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here?
Так, зачем мы пришли?
It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black
Я о
Cells.
вас беспокоилась.
I've been worried about you, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, have you? You may be the only person in all of King's Landing who doesn't want to see my head on a
Ну ты
spike.
же мне помогал, правильно? Я тоже хочу помочь.
You and Podrick. I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive.
Ай, блядь. Тирион.
You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
И как ты узнал об этом?
You found me out. How did you know?
You can learn a great deal about someone if you're paying attention. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she?
Нет.
I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira.
Are you toying with me?
I might ask you the same question. Now tell me the truth. Admit it. Cersei sent you.
I don't know what you're talking about. She did no such thing.
The guards have never let anyone in with wine. That was your first mistake. Not that I don't appreciate the gesture. I wish you'd had the courage to tell me the truth. Not that I'm above drinking her wine.
I told you to be careful. He'll twist your words. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Back off, Lucan.
Watch your tongue, girl.
We're not done talking, you imbecile. Give us a moment.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you, and will continue to do so, until you no longer prove useful.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, clearly. Which is why you're here, doing her bidding. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
Lady Marjorie doesn't know. And I intend to keep it that way.
You're fooling yourself if you think it's your secret to keep. And without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
You're a clever girl. I'm sure you'll think of something. Although I would suggest you choose your words carefully. Cersei will be far less amused if she catches you in a lie.
I have to give her a list of names.
Tell her I'll call Shagga, son of Dolph, from the Mountain Clans. Oh, and Timid, and Chella, and the Scepter who raised me, assuming she's still alive.
Enough of this nonsense! You're wasting my time!
Блин, подожди, давай переиграем. Главное меню, окей. Я не знаю, я хочу попробовать сейчас это переиграть. Вот мне кажется, у меня получится, если я сейчас второй раз это сделаю. Хотя хз. Будем пробовать, не знаю, играть. Ну да, продолжить эпизод.
Take this. It'll help loosen his tongue. But be careful. He's a tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I thought we were friends, Lord Tyrion.
I thought so as well. Yet, here you are. You brought wine. How thoughtful of you. And you didn't even have to hide it.
Вот этой фразой, блин, говорит просто, что, ну, ты лох.
Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me.
Давай.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the North. Some things are worth dying for.
Сказать, что Маргари меня прислала. Ну, типа, то, что она волнуется, Маргари, что Серсей недолюбливает и так далее.
Why are you here?
И может получиться вот это.
It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells.
Lady Margaery.
Lady Marjorie sent me.
Did she? With wine from Cersei's cellar. How generous of her. I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive.
Да это охранник виноват, он дал это вино просто, понимаешь?
You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I doubt we'd get very far. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she?
Походу его не получается расколоть, ты знаешь?
I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira.
She left me no choice.
She never does. At least you had the courage to tell me the truth.
I told you not to run your mouth. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
I owe him the truth.
Him? He's nothing now.
I'm still a Lannister. And I know plenty of men who'd happily slit your throat. Now, give us a moment. We're not done talking.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you.
Мне кажется, не
and
выйдет,
will continue to do so. Until you no longer prove useful.
It's not as if I could refuse her.
Cersei is not someone to be trifled with. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
Lady Marjorie will understand. Cersei left me no choice.
Let's hope she understands. Because absent her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
Я понимаю это, Тирион. Ты ничего нового.
What should I tell Cersei?
She knows the answer better than anyone. No one will testify for me. She's already seen to that. That is the truth of it. Not that it will help you.
Разговорил.
I appreciate your honesty,
Понял, да?
Lord
Вот это я красава.
And I yours, Lady Mira. Although I doubt my sister will.
Enough of this nonsense. You're wasting my time.
В смысле время трачу? Я узнал,
I wish you well, Lady
что надо
Mira.
было.
Be careful who you trust.
Я узнал, что у Тириона нет свидетелей. Он потребует суда в виде испытания поединком. За него выступит Оберин Мартел, а за Серсею гора. И там все пошло-поехало.
Must you leave?
Sorry, didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Neither did you.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this. About us?
My only regret is what happened to your brother. If I'd only...
Please, let's not talk about Arthur. Not now. What will we do now? Now that we're... what we are?
We'll be married. And no one will be able to keep us apart. Not Griff, not his father, not Ramsay Snow.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Roderick? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
Talia,
don't you knock?
Sorry, I should have... It's just, this is urgent, Roderick. And...
It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak. I'll see you soon, I hope.
Одеяло забрал. А куда вот она пошла, вот скажи мне, по замку гулять? Ну ладно, пусть гуляет.
All right then. I'm listening.
Last night, I couldn't... I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
Письмо. Да? Письмо же? Письмо.
This is a report. How many fighting men we have? Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held.
Так мы их не
Even
отпустили.
talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes...
You said you saw someone. Who?
Someone we trusted.
Talia, I need to know who it was.
Такой ответ классный, Таля.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
Ты скажи, кто,
It's your duty to tell me, and mine to pass judgment.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die.
Я не знаю кто, как я могу, может
Asking
это
you
мать вообще.
as your sister, make him pay.
Нет.
I'm lord of this house, Talia. It's my job to deliver justice, not vengeance. I can't promise to kill a man before I've heard him out.
You know what he's done. That should be enough.
Talia, please.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
Сейчас так раз там мейстер, прикинь. Они же вроде как аполитичные мейстеры. Вроде как. Ну или они чисто служат своему дому, им как бы и на все насрать. Это камин предатель. Я уверен, что камин предатель. Ах ты камин, сволочь такая. Не будем тебя топить больше. Все. Вы в тебя льдышками бросаться. Так и знал, что камин предатель. Ну, камин. Письмо, наверное, что-то, наверное, углем написал.
My lord, you scared me after.
Бля, Дункан, серьезно?
So you know.
И зачем?
I didn't mean for you to learn this way.
А
But
вот
it's
что
done
он тебе
now.
предложил? Вот серьезно, я не
What
понимаю.
did he offer you? Land? Gold? A lordship?
He didn't offer me anything.
So you turned your cloak freely then?
What I did for your own good.
Да, походу, да.
For House Forrester. For your father's
Вот ты
legacy.
Гарреда на стену отправил, дурак.
What about Garrett? You sent him to the wall for this house.
I sent him there because I had to. Believe me, I didn't want to do any of this.
Why did you do it at all?
Because you're reckless, Roderick. Just as
Я-то?
Ethan was.
Choosing that warmonger Royland as his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
But you're not. And you've been endangering this house since the day you got home. Refusing to kiss Lud's ring, even though you knew he'd retaliate.
Losing
your betrothal to Elena. It doesn't matter how either of you feel. Lord Glenmore will never let you marry her now. Flagrantly defying Griff and leaving Ortengrin to pay the price. And now, getting Arthur killed.
Enough, Duncan!
You're not a leader. You're a wounded soldier trying to prove he's still a man. I'm actually trying to save this family. Everything I've done for them. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
And the North Grove. Did you tell them about that too?
No. They've never even heard the name. I've kept the secrets that mattered.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey me.
And you broke it. I swore to obey your father. He commanded respect. All you command is violence. This house is doomed with you in charge. Oh, and you know it. Hurts me to say that. And I wish you'd never crawled off that corpse cart.
You're a traitor, Duncan! Nothing you say will change that.
I know what I did was right.
Так где это правильно было, объясни мне?
Duncan, how could you?
My lord, Griff's gone.
Сука.
Someone helped him escape.
Ты отпустил его, что ли?
Was this your doing? Lud was going to ambush you at the exchange. I did it to save your life.
But Ryan...
Duncan, I trusted you.
Let's just get this over with.
What do you want me to do with him, my lord?
Kill me, and I won't be able to help you save Asher. He's in danger, Roderick.
What do you mean?
I know Lud's plans. Spare my life, and I'll tell you everything.
Please, Roderick.
Perhaps we should hear him out.
He's only saying that to save himself.
You have to decide, my lord.
По сути, блин, меня сейчас
Whatever you decide.
Только Эшен волнует, потому
Temper
что
your anger with wisdom. If not for my sake, then for your families.
Меня сейчас не столько Эшер волнует. Эшер как бы, он с армией наемников плывет, который, блин, там убийца самый настоящий. Меня парит Гаррет. Гаррет же по-любому, блин, я не знаю, вернется, правильно? В Железный холм. Он дезертировал, то есть его на стену он не вернется, ему просто снесут голову. А Северная роща, хрен знает, пусть ее найдут сначала. Так что... А ну вот Гаррет вернется, блядь, да, и тут хоп, а Дункана убили. Гаррет подумает, что, блядь, типа, что мы виноваты, на самом деле, и Дункан не был предателем. А так, сохраним ему жизнь, он сам все расскажет. Поэтому, блин, давайте сохраним ему жизнь.
I'll spare your life. Now talk.
Или потом его убьем. Талия, не обижайся, я тебе ничего не обещал. Я сказал, что не убью его.
Mira cost Lud his army. He's desperate to strike back. He's going to ambush Asher the moment he makes landfall.
No!
Take this traitor away.
Silencing me won't change things. You're making a mistake.
Ну да, походу.
What Duncan said. We have to warn Asher.
We can't, not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Готовимся к войне.
Prepare the horses. We're going to war.
Вот так вот. Пафос. Все равно лучше бы камин предателем был. Кстати, из железного дерева у него трое сделан. Огонь сразу синим стал.
You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look.
Так тихо,
Come on, break it up!
Save your lovemaking for below deck.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Roderick. He's the lord of the house, and he's been bred free.
I understand, but these men and women have journeyed here to follow you, not him.
Well, you'll see when you meet him. Doesn't matter if he can't fight like he used to. All men learn to love Roderick.
Вот и Вестерос, собственно.
That's odd. Port's quiet. No guards. Hardly any ships.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or, could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right.
Это подзорная труба
Oh, this
Крофта.
couldn't be easy, could it?
Откуда у него подзорная труба Крофта? Он ее украл? Сейчас все будет, ребят. Сейчас мы затащим. Засада, не засада. Сейчас приезжают наши целые армии. Роды привозят людей. Все будет нормально.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Ну вот наши, все нормально.
Asher, thank the gods you've made it back.
Выглядишь не очень.
You've looked better. We've no time for small talk, brother. Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord knows you're coming. He sent men to intercept you. We need to hurry.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
What?
Ладно.
Get that gate open!
Здравствуй, Гриф. Давай, зверь.
It's been a while since I killed any White Hills.
Ну, поехали. -1. Так, ну зверя не трогай.
Out of my way! It won't go farther!
Asher, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us.
Да твою мать.
Asher! Raise the gate! They've got us outnumbered. Oh, shit! We have to get out of here.
Да не лезьте вы туда.
It's stuck! Advance!
The gate will fall without one of us holding it. One of us has to stay.
Твою мать, ну блин, ну я же только приехал. Кто останется?
Come on! Don't you dare leave me, Asher! I came all this way for you! You can't fucking die
Ну
now!
Родрик Лордон должен
Go,
выжить.
Roderick, I know what I'm doing. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
Родрик Лордон попросту должен выжить, понимаешь?
Go!
You bastard!
Beskar.
You're fucking leaving me? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I came here for you! We're supposed to fight together, always!
Sister, you're my family. As much as Roderick, as much as any of them.
You asshole! Rip their fucking hearts out!
А, сука, ну давай. Следующий. Тварь. Ах ты бородатая скотина. Твою мать, ну блин, Эшера. Блин, ну он один из самых классных персонажей был. Ну зачем такой выбор ставить? Родрик или Эшер, блять, ну я не могу так просто. Это еще и конец эпизода. Вы еще и 36,6% игроков попытались ударить Рамси с кинжалом. Ну у меня все выборы непопулярные, смотрите, пиздец. Вы еще 37% игроков сказали, Тириан, что спасала Серсея. Вы еще 42% игроков решили взять предателя под стражу. То есть, ребят, Дункана убивали, получается, все. Вы еще 39,5% игроков оставили Эшера. Сука, не могу, прям, бесит. Сделал столько непопулярных выборов. Ё-моё. Короче, ладно, едем дальше. У нас еще 6-й эпизод остался. Все, блять, у нас главных героев всего 3 осталось, понимаешь? Вот это ужасно просто. Они могут жить в моем новом мире или умереть в своем старом. Дейенерис Таргариен. 6-й эпизод, поехали. Блин, Нэшера жалко, пипец, не могу прямо. Ладно, ладно, с Грифом разберемся. Гриф, нет, не Гриф даже, вот этот бородатый мудак, Который на Иисуса из ходячих мертвецов похож, только он поздоровее. Бесит меня, блин. Ну, не Иисус поздоровее, а вот этот мудак бородатый.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. You owe me for this.
You're not a leader. You're a wounded soldier trying to prove he's still a man.
Take this traitor away!
Damien, where are you?
Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
Finn!
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove!
Go, Roderick, I know what I'm doing! Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
Мудаки, не могу просто. Бесите, меня, сука. За кого? За Гаррета играем, да? Ну да. Куда ты лезешь? Гаррет,
Can you see anything? Is it the North Grove?
I don't know yet!
The North Grove, beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon?
Это звезда, получается, да?
The Forester's Sigil. Those look like ironwood trees. Hear the werewoods whisper. Haven't seen any werewoods this far north. How many people have seen a sky like this?
Высокие деревья.
That must be it. We're close. I think I found it.
You found it?
Вообще ништяк.
Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time. Not with the condition he's in.
You just have to trust me. I've gotten you this far, haven't I?
Which is nowhere anyone in their right mind would be.
We're close. I know it. I believe you, Garrett.
I hope you're
Блин,
right.
он уже бледный совсем.
I don't know how much further he can go. We need to keep moving.
Ow!
His wound is getting worse.
He burns! He burns like all 7 L's combined! Oh. Oh. Listen, Garrett. I know I'm not well. And up here that can get you killed. But you've always been there for me.
anything happens, I want you to leave me. You take Sylvie and don't look back. Promise me, Garrett. I need to know you'll do it.
If it comes to it, I'll do it.
Thank you, Garrett.
Но только потому, что ты попросил.
What are you doing?
I found nightshade. It's poisonous, but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north. We're lucky to have found it.
We can use the nightshade to make Cotter more comfortable.
Right. It'll help keep him calm too, in the right amount. Luckily, I know how to use it. Can you help?
Ты сама посыл не можешь нарвать, объясни. Это какая-то живность. Ходоки не убегают. А, черт дерева. Ё-моё. Почесывать.
Claw marks. Whatever made this must be enormous.
Ну это ж черт дерева, не? Ой, олень.
Gods.
Это Джерси дьявол. Туша. Коснуться. Потрогай.
It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill.
Ну, черт дерево, я тебе говорю. Здорово. О!
Shit! We have to cross the ice! Get Cotter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
Так себе идея, пойду гулять.
Garrett, come across!
Ай-яй-яй! Ой, холодный ветер, вот это все надо. Вытягивайте меня! Что вы смотрите? Все, Мишка наплавался.
Seven hells. Come on.
Это пещера одной ловушки, да? Уи, магическое затемнение картинки. А, это... Северная роща.
You were right, Garrett. This has to be the North Grove.
Oh, finally.
Look at this place.
I can hardly believe it's real. Look. Whoever they are, they can help us.
Да ну,
Hurry!
Медведь. Ну, маленькая добыча, мы просто 3 человека. Иди кушай зайчиков. Лагерь, ништяк.
Garrett!
We're almost there! Quickly, to the village!
Help us!
Do something!
ч.5.
Ай-яй-яй, ну что же раненого?
No! Garrett! Tell them!
Я из дома Форестера, все нормально.
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
Ага, неожиданно, да? Сволочь. В общем, я не знаю, что сейчас будет дальше. Но Ашер мертв. И меня это бесит до сих пор. Бесит сильно. Но, понимаешь, все же лорд там все равно был Родрик. И еще один лорд опять. Это, ну, это уже может народ даже не выдержать. Ледяной дракон, эпизод 6. Я не знаю, почему не перевело на русский, но неважно. О, Королевская гавань. Mirror Force, Королевская гавань. King's Landing. Так, подожди, мы с Серсеей вопрос уладили или нет? Я вот это пока не понял. Это радио работает.
What were you thinking?
My lady, please. You had nothing to do with the altercation.
Ну, поскучать надо, а не обрываться.
Please, Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden.
А почему так?
Finally, you grace us with your presence. I was beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
Sorry if I kept you waiting. I came as quickly as I could, my lady.
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this?
О чем?
Sarah's been stealing wine.
Да срал я на вино. Ты за вина отправляешь ее в
From
Хайнкар.
Cersei, no less. As if I haven't got enough to worry about.
Sarah told me about it, my lady. I had a sip with her.
If you wanted wine, you should have just asked.
I'm sorry, my lady. We only had a little.
Gods, the pair of you. Where's my seal? I haven't seen it in weeks. Do you know where it went, Mirror? Do you think that our thief here pocketed it too?
My lady, please. I would never steal from you.
I've yet to meet the thief who'd admit they would.
Я хуй знаю.
How can I trust you again?
You can, my lady. I swear to the mother.
Stop swearing and start praying. You're going to need the Mother's grace. I'm sorry. It's not right to accuse without proof. It's just... I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens. Tommen's garden party, Mirror. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. I expected better of you.
I had urgent business there, my lady. People were counting on me. Otherwise, I would never have disobeyed you.
I'm sure you had your reasons, Mirror. You always do. At least you're honest about it. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mira.
Слышишь,
I suspect
подруга?
in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please.
You've said enough. One of you must answer for this.
И что же она говорила такого?
Sarah says you used her to get you into the party.
А, ну да, это было.
You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Mira, please. I can't go back to Highgarden.
No, это
My
правда.
lady, I'm sorry. Sarah's telling the truth.
Не, я думал, Мира Сэра что-то придумывает, но нет, это было. Я не спорю.
This has been building for some time, Mira, but it still breaks my heart. I've been nothing but good to you. I've put up with your schemes. I've even tried to help you and your family where I could. And you repay me with this.
Я признался, отстань от меня, Данила.
Betrayed.
Она просто
I
пришла
won't
к
have
ты,
it.
Томана, поговорить с Андресом.
You should know, Sarah had nothing to do with this. The blame belongs to me, and me alone.
I'll take that into account when I decide what to do with her. And as for you, consider yourself dismissed from my service.
Okay.
Now get out.
Маргин, у меня все равно твоя печать, отстань от меня. Зато я сдержал обещание касательно... Которая Сэри. Да, Сэри не все равно ли, она замуж выходит.
Mira, wait.
Ты еще кто? А, это ты.
I'm so sorry. She was so angry. I didn't know what else to do. You saved me from being sent home. I can't believe you did that for me. I expected I'd be on my way to Highgarden by now. But you stood up for me.
You're my friend, Sarah. I look after the people I care about.
Thank you, Mira. I really mean it. I know you didn't have to. I wish things had turned out differently. But I suppose this is goodbye. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure we'll see each other again.
King's Landing has a way of changing a person, Sarah. You're too good to let that happen to you.
I don't think I will change, Mira. It's just not who I am.
There's something I need to tell you. Something I heard.
Ну давай, мне интересно, о чем.
There are some vile rumors going on about you.
Да.
Rumors?
Интересно.
About you murdering a Lannister guard.
Да, это было, но этого не было.
Thanks, Sarah. Careful, Mira. You're on your own now.
Я разберусь, спасибо. У меня ножа нету. А, кстати, да, у меня нету ножа. Это была единственная ниточка, за которую можно было приплести ко мне убийство Дэмиена. А ножа нету, все. И тела Дэмиена нету, так что... Никто мне ничего не предъявит, никаких обвинений. Ну, обвинить меня могут, точнее, а толку, если доказательств нет. Серсеи я нужен, ну, то есть Мира нужна Серсеи, она достала информацию нужную, да, у Тириона. Как бы там ни было, но информацию Мира получила о том, что как бы у Тириона нет ни хрена свидетелей. Поэтому, ну, кому теперь какое дело? Это королевский тракт. Родрик Форестер, королевский тракт.
Fuck, Westeros! All we eat is fucking bread!
We've passed villages. We should have raided them.
You didn't come here to steal from farmers.
We didn't come to get ambushed either. But plans change.
You can't believe my little brother's gone. All that bloody fool wanted was to come back to Westeros and fight for his family. I told him it was stupid, that we had a good thing going across the narrow sea. But he did it anyway. All for a family who cast him out. Who banished him to the other side of the world, but begged him to return when they needed him.
He might have been in exile, but his name never stopped being Forrester. I doubt a day went by he didn't remember it.
Well, maybe you're right. Because there isn't a day goes by that I don't think about getting revenge against the White Hills. I keep expecting to turn my head and see him riding beside me. Laughing at the idea that he, of all people, could actually be dead. But then I turn and it's just you. No offense. It's just not how I expected this would go.
I know how you feel, Beskar.
No, you don't. You hadn't seen him in years.
Him and I, we used to sneak out of Ironrath and get drunk on mead with the Chandler's daughters. He could drink like a fish, but I'd get so drunk he'd have to help me walk home. One time he even carried me.
We did the same thing once, actually. Except it was Valerian fire whiskey and a butcher's girl.
Now here we are, both of us, without the man we once called brother.
Maybe you do understand. If I do just one more thing in this piss life of mine, it'll be to make those bastards pay.
You'll get your chance for revenge. The Whitehills have shown their hand. They'll be coming for us now. But first, Roderick has a duty to bear. He needs to tell his mother that she's lost another son.
Тоже мне радость. Железный холм.
Roderick! I was so worried. You've returned. I knew you would.
Roderick, where is your brother? The ambush. What happened? Oh, he wouldn't have missed the ship.
This may be hard to understand. Asher gave his life so that I could keep mine.
No!
Easy, I've got you. Oh, Asher, you brave, foolish boy.
Roderick.
My lord, they were very fond of Asher. They saw him as one of their own.
Asher is dead! Murdered! And make no mistake, the Whitehills are coming for us next. Not just our sons, but our wives, our daughters!
And who do you expect to fight them? Us? Asher brought us here to fight, but Asher's dead. What's coming isn't battle, it's slaughter.
Not if we put up a good fight.
Bah! You think we can't see the difference between strength and weakness? Your people are terrified. Your walls are made of wood. What's to stop us taking what we want and leaving this shithole? There is food, gold, weapons. We could make out well here.
You promised my brother you'd follow us.
You are not your brother. And words are wind. They don't mean shit.
They mean what I say they mean. In the North, there's only one penalty for a person who breaks an oath.
He's nothing like Usher!
And you're nothing like a real army!
Yet you want us to fight like one.
What I want is for you to obey your lord!
He's not our lord.
Show some respect.
Doesn't mean shit to me.
Oh, fucking hell.
Silence! If we fight amongst ourselves, we're dead. If we mistrust each other, we're dead. Either we band together, or Ironrath will be the last place any of us ever see.
I bring a message from the Lady Gwyn.
Gwyn? Gwyn Whitehill?
What does she say?
They're on the march. They'll be at our gates by nightfall.
We're doomed.
Fucking
готовьтесь.
Please, remain calm, please!
Everybody, look to your lord!
Shut the gates! Man the walls! Nobody gets in or out!
А, так мы и так могли сделать, да, всегда? Интересно. Я не знал, что там еще вторые ворота есть. Че у них со зрачками?
He's lying. Look at him. He's a crow. He doesn't represent the foresters. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter. I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
Get out of my face.
You're in no position to give orders, Crow. I could have killed you out there. As easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like. But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josera. He claims to serve House Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have? If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil, made from ironwood.
Harida East.
You trust this crow?
That necklace is Forrester ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
My friend is wounded.
He won't live long without our help. High Vis.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
Who is this girl? Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling girl?
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow.
This is my brother, Josra.
Bastardy.
What is this place?
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it. I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
Lord Gregor's last words before he fell were, "The North Grove must never be lost."
What do you mean? Last words before he fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago, betrayed by Walder Frey. You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
I'm here representing House Forrester. I deserve to know.
They would have told you already, if they thought you were worthy.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out. Whites.
Gregor went senden Bjonen.
What about them?
Hiftanes.
What? No! Let me go!
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have time for this. The dead are coming. I'll untie her, but she'll need to be watched. That's one less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
Я уверен. Я затащу сейчас.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course.
There's something wrong with them, Garrett. Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ready!
Aye.
Сейчас затащим. Ну блин, ну битва же, ну ребят. Ладно, Мира, неплохо тоже.
Lady Mira, wait.
Tom, what is it?
Guards, they're searching your room.
Какого такого чуда?
Break it down. Search the place.
They're coming after us for the murder. Come on, we can't stay here.
Так доказательств нет.
What's going on, Tom? Sarah said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse. Anonymously.
You mean someone's plotting against me? What was in the message?
Murder accusations, most likely. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie.
Ну как-то
They
уже
won't touch us if we're with her. She'll protect us.
Lady Marjorie dismissed me. For good.
What? What for?
It's not important. Just... we can't count on her.
Then we've had it, Lady Mira.
Calm down.
Да, успокойся.
Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
Being near me is dangerous, Tom. You should get as far away as possible.
Appreciate the thought, milady. But we're in this together.
Ну, как бы я не знаю.
But I don't know how to aid you now.
Люди,
Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
I need allies, Tom. Allies with real power. If I can get an audience with Cersei, maybe she'll put a stop to this.
I don't like it. But I can get her a message if it's what you want. In the meantime, there's a collier's store by the river gate. On Muddy Way. Meet me there.
Who's there? Show yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you. Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The coal boy. Take him.
Давай, игра. Вот так, собственно. Я не знаю, аудиенция с Cersei, это нам, конечно, поможет. Прям поможет очень сильно, как бы Cersei, наверное, единственный человек, который может это все по-настоящему остановить.
The gates are down. Archers at the ready. The foot soldiers are armed, for whatever that's worth.
Talia and Elena?
In the cellars, where they'll be safe.
You should be with them, my lady.
And let Ludd think that I'm afraid.
Roderick Forrester! By order of Houses Whitehill, Bolton, and Baratheon, I order you to surrender your keep and present yourself for execution.
Баратеонов, натягивай сюда.
He must be shitting in his britches. The coward.
Go fuck yourself, Lud. Don't blame me for this, Roderick. Ramsay Snow said only one of our houses can survive. It will not be yours. Ryan, bring the gift.
No. What's he doing?
I brought you something to mount on your wall. Come on, lad. Hold it up so your brother can see.
No! Fuck!
И что это? Блин.
Oh, you should have seen the rest of him!
Or what's left after we fed it to the dogs.
Damn him! Does he have no limit?
Avert your eyes, my lady.
The next pike's for you, Lud. I'll see to it myself. Oh, he's beginning to bore me. Take the gate!
Arrows! Watch out!
Get out of the way!
Блин, они только так, да, только...
My lord! We must take action!
Reinforce the front gate! Use every piece of timber you can find! The fight is on! Yeah! Find me when the gate falls! I need to get off this bloody wall!
That animal! He's taken everything from us.
What's happening out there?
Nothing good.
This is Duncan's fault. I've been in many sieges, but because of him, the Whitehills know our numbers, our defences, the strength of our gate, and they're using Ryan as a human shield.
I'd say we have hours, maybe less.
Once they break that gate, Ironrath will fall.
The problem isn't Ryan, it's Lord fucking Whitehall. Cut the head off the snake, this all goes away.
Now this is a plan.
But how? They'll storm the keep the moment we open the gate.
Then we don't go out the gate. Royland, the map.
Карта чего? А, Железного холма. И...
Small enough party could sneak out the postern gate. If we cut through the forest and along this hunting trail, we'd end up here, behind Lud's army.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan to me. We hit their camp, take out Lud, and maybe get your brother back in the bargain.
My lord, I'm all in favour of acting decisively. But if you're caught out there, it's all over. This war, your house, your brother's life. Mira may live, but your mother won't. And Talia?
Royland, you're a soldier. You know better than anyone there comes a point where you just have to trust your gut.
Now that's the boy I train. Keep your head on out there, Roderick.
Amaya, this is it. We're going to war. Are you with me or not?
We are with you. Only because Asher already paid us. Then we leave this shit-cold land.
We'll either have won, or we'll all be... Arrows! We need arrows! Royland, I'm trusting you with the defense of Ironrath.
They may have greater numbers, but they have none of our fight.
You must leave for your own welfare.
So you'd cut me loose like some injured horse?
Give me a moment. Lena, why aren't you inside?
Your maester wants to send me away.
The Glenmores have cousins in the Riverlands.
I've stood by you since the beginning, Roderick. If our nights together meant anything to you, tell him I belong here, at Ironrath. Tell him I make my own choices.
My lady, this is foolishness.
Call it what you want. When Roderick wins, I want to be here to see it.
Of course you do, Elena. This is your home now.
Thank you.
Roderick, we have to go, now!
May the gods be with you today, Roderick.
Быстрее,
I'll be waiting.
ребята, ворота
The gate won't
ломаю.
hold much longer, even with the reinforcements.
Then follow me. Let's end this before they do.
Не, ну если будем так пехом ходить, то, ребята, мы это вообще никогда не закончим. Ну как? Они закончат.
She's left the keep! Search the area!
Lady Mira!
There she is! Take her!
What's all this?
Lord Morgren, how lovely to run into you.
Mira Forrester! You're coming with us!
My good sirs, there's no need for that. Surely you have more dangerous criminals to deal with than Lady Marjorie's handmaiden.
We have orders from Captain Lucan to...
Let me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe. Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
The river gate. Thank you.
The river gate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Someone's plotting against me.
Plotting? What do you mean?
They're spreading malicious rumors. And worse, they've set the guard after me.
I see. That is worrying indeed. Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells.
Так Серсея помогла. Отлично.
It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was a snake, working for the White Hills. He got exactly what he deserved, and no more.
I'm inclined to agree. I doubt anyone will miss the oath. Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The Ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal.
No.
You're clever, Mira.
What you doing?
When you faced down Andros at the coronation party, well, let's just say you showed how formidable you really are. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the crown's Ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you. Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later. Killing Lannister guards does not go unnoticed.
I knew it! I never should have trusted you!
Of course not. You should never trust anyone in King's Landing. That might have been your only mistake. But a costly one. After Ludd takes Ironrath, he and I will control the Ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
You're making a mistake, Morgren. Ludd will turn on you the first chance he gets. You're a fool if you don't see that.
Tell me, Mira, who is the fool here? You or I?
Да ты, дурак. Ну ты сиди себе спокойно.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, I fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I've got her.
Lady Marjorie will hear of this. She'll have your head!
Lady Marjorie will want nothing to do with you, Mira. It's time for you to answer for your crimes. Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Ах ты, Моргрен, а? Мудила. Блин, ну... Ненормально. Тот, который жирный, он хотя бы своих намерений не скрывал, понимаешь? Андрос же, по-моему, да? Андрос. А эти гады, блин.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father, and we are his bastards. I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
That's why you're here, isn't it?
I suppose. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
I wouldn't have made it alone. I had help from my friend Cotter and Sylvie.
But they were following your lead. You were the one who was sent by House Forrester. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
Gregor ven Fionden Bjorne Sager ven. Svealoden Mopre befasta.
И что теперь? Ну давайте, разберемся сейчас. Я бы и сам справился. И разве соперник мне, скелет? Следующий. Вот, двое сразу. Вот, это будет интересно. Вот так. Ай-яй-яй. Окружить что-нибудь стеной из огня, да? Серьезно, блин, окружить на стеной из огня железного дерева. И все, и нормально будет. Не лезь. Ё-моё. Сильный удар, хочу заметить. Очень сильный удар. Давай. Простите. Друг, я этого правда не хотел.
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
Блин, а вы оружием так и будете все разбрасываться? Да, вон топор валяется, меч.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black. But then, my expectations were low.
I fought worse.
Is that right?
Traitors and murderers at the Twins. Whites, far north of the wall when there were only 3 of us. And the man who killed my family.
Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. They seem fearless.
That's what they've been trained for. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Raider. I need to go back.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village. Fulgor Visoneer. Did you not hear me? Fulgorin! Suna!
What?
Wait! Fulgor Visoneer.
Иди давай.
You're losing control.
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove, that her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
Ну так-то, ну так.
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall.
No. That's not why I'm here. Lord Gregor told me the North Grove can never be lost.
And if he were still alive, he'd tell you Ironrath can never be lost. Family's more important than this. I know what my father said. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
Ничего не знаешь, друг. Я же последний был, кто видел Грегора живым.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Да она с братом наверняка. В чем проблема-то, расскажите. О, Мира. Блин, мне с Серсей поговорить надо, она будет трясла, все нормально. На, это... ходить можно. Кто там орет? Блин, а ко мне... Окно.
What I wouldn't do to get out of here.
Там, по-моему, можно было потянуть, да? Да даже если и так, Мира, даже если ты из него вылезешь, то куда? Вниз? Ведро.
Ugh, disgusting.
Крысиная нора, ё-моё.
Rats. They're everywhere in King's Landing.
Ай-яй-яй. Себе с собой эту ратную камеру.
Looks fresh. Looks like they didn't make it to the block.
Можно ли камеру получше какую-нибудь? А, еще и зубы валяются.
Oh God! Those are human teeth.
Ага, ну точно не крысиные. Факел. О, давай факел возьмем. Напомните, зачем мне факел? Дверь.
Jailer! Please.
Shut it!
Please come here!
Факелом засов сломать. А что это даст, даже если я один не сломаю?
Hey, get away from there!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here!
Oh, don't you start again!
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
God's woman, I said shut it! Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me! Bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block. So don't give me that look. You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense. But we have to keep our heads held high, even when everything else is taken from us.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tufts of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. Just to hold him again. Dignity is worthless compared to that. What would you do in my place? I'll never see him again.
People will tell your son about you. Stories about what you were in life. Give him a story he can be proud of.
But you've no idea what I've done.
Doesn't matter what we've done. All that matters now is what we do next.
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
What? Nothing to say?
Block will do that to you.
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
What are you doing here, Morgren? Come to rub your triumph in my face.
Far from it, Lady Mira. I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said, and I've come to the conclusion you're right. Ludd will likely betray me the first chance he gets.
Да ладно.
And I realized I'd overlooked something of great value. Your name. I want you as my wife.
Your wife? Do you do all your wooing in cells? I'm new to courting, but I imagined less violence and intimidation.
Wars are won and lost in the marriage bed, Mira. Kingdoms too. And I want my own kingdom. I'll start with an old and noble house, with a keep like Ironrath. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Marrying me won't help you get Ironrath. The title belongs to my brother. He's the rightful lord.
I'm well aware of the king's law, Mira. You think I haven't thought about that? 2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. He marches on your house in full force with 10 times your numbers. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive the battle.
You don't know that!
Ironrath will fall to you, and through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
If all this happens, I want revenge against Ludd. Promise me he dies.
Let me be clear, Mira. You're in no position to make demands. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs. The murder of a Lannister guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive. So, Mira, what do you say?
Черт с ним, я не видел это развитие событий. Я все время отводил Миру. Отказывался от свадьбы, короче, за Миру.
Good.
Посмотрим, что будет. Потому что, я думаю, все четко понимают, что произойдет, если Мира откажется, правильно, от свадьбы? Вот если она согласится, я этого развития событий не видел еще, поэтому мне интересно.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Let me go!
Sylvie!
He's my brother! I wasn't finished!
When you're finished here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which was why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I'm sorry, Sylvie.
I need you to do something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... that's when they found me. The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
But...
it's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
I'm sorry, Sylvie. I can't do it. Cutter's my friend.
Then you won't let him suffer any longer. You'll see. He's in so much pain.
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
This is for Cotter.
You can't give him that. I don't know what that wildling told you. But that will kill him and taint his blood.
Gareth, is that you?
It's me, Cotter. I'm here.
Where's Sylvie? I want to see her. Where is she? Did something happen to her?
Don't worry, she's right outside. She sent me to help you.
I thought they took her away. Remember your promise, Garrett.
Все будет нормально.
You said you'd leave me behind. To help Sylvie.
Cotter!
I can't bear it anymore.
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
This wasn't supposed to happen. I always thought he'd be here, fighting by my side.
But now you can use his death to give his life meaning. This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now.
И что ты хочешь, чтобы я сделал?
You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I speak only for myself. Garrett Tuttle.
Lord Gregor trusted you with the secrets of the North Grove. He must have seen something in you. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart, his beating heart, and his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But...
We must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
Why me? Can't you do it yourself?
Not alone. I'm far too weak. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
I'm ready. Gareth. Can't take it any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless. Let us use his blood to give us strength.
То есть убить Хоттера посленом это
Out there,
просто...
you saw what's possible. But that was only the beginning.
Убить Хоттера посленом это повлияет лишь на то, что он умрет. Да, по сути?
Form the ritual,
Давайте
and we can
рассуждать
prepare for the
просто
coming
умрет,
winter.
и Сильвия такая, окей. Но если использовать его для ритуала, сердце, то, во-первых, Хоттер не против. Он сказал, что он готов. Во-вторых, обещание мы дали Грегору, что Северная Роща не будет потеряна. Значит, нам надо это для спасения Северной Рощи, для ее защиты. Следовательно, мы выбираем второй вариант.
North Grove.
I knew I could count on you, Garrett. Use the dagger to open his chest. We need his heart.
Ну, поехали.
Good. Now grab his heart, quickly, while his blood still pulses through it. Now bring it here. Squeeze the blood into the fire. While it's still warm. Donne treurigheid sprak, svogenes forbule.
Это типа для... как магия крови, да? Для контроля.
Thank you, Garrett. I know it was difficult, but you did the right thing. Now we must burn the body.
Грудную клетку. Оденьте на него хотя бы что-то. Сильвия, может, и не заметит.
In the name of the king, I hereby sentence you to death.
Что это такое? А, это этот Андрес, что ли? О, Том. Ну, Мира пожертвовала им, чтобы выжить сама, то есть тут... Как бы так.
Get over there! This boy has been charged with murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to his crimes?
My betrothed can speak to them.
Is this true, my lady?
My lady!
Then in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
Lady Mira, please! Please, this isn't right! Help me!
Come along, Mira. I have a busy day ahead.
Блин, Морвин, дал бы переодеться хотя бы там, я не знаю. Умыться или... Ну, типа, блядь. Куда дальше? Лагерь Уайтхиллов. Внешняя часть Железного холма.
Oh, there's too many fucking guards. Keep your heads down. We'll have to find a way to distract them.
Ну, придумаем что-нибудь.
More guards. Place is crawling with them.
Ну, это как бы лагерь военный.
That must be Lud's tent.
100%.
Of course, he'd take the biggest one for himself. Horses hate being tethered during a battle. If we can just get them loose. That tower gives a great view over their camp.
Enough thinking. Where do you want us?
Убейте лошадей, сожгите башню.
See that lookout tower?
Блять, нет, надо
It
было
was built
лошадей
in a hurry,
соблюдать.
probably from light, dry wood. Burn it to the ground.
Consider it a pile of ash.
Meet here once you've done your part.
Good luck, Basilisk. Try not to get yourself dead, Westerosi.
Can we rely on them?
You can trust them to fight. Beyond that... Come on, let's get this done.
Так что, башню же не сожгли еще, что мне делать? Тихо, тихо, тихо. Я его не заметил. Хотя ты знаешь, все-таки если по логике, то за Жадми не побежит столько человек, как побежит тушить башню. Давайте честно. Ты трусой так побежали, хорошо, молодцы.
Fire! Fire in the camp!
Secure the forester boy. Make sure the little shit can't escape.
He can't run if he doesn't have legs.
Do what you must. And if anything happens to me, kill him.
Yes, father.
Bring me my greatsword.
Fuck. What do we do? I want to make him bleed. Asher deserved better.
It's my better only chance. We will kill Lud, and the Whitetail army will fall apart.
Quick then, before he gets away. Don't get too close. When he's distracted, we strike. Now, let's take them.
Вперед!
Roderick the Ruined. You've just won this war from me coming here like this.
Oh, more White Hills. Nothing I can't handle.
Which is fine by me. Makes my life that much easier.
You forced me to do this, Lud.
We were both forced. By time and circumstance. I hope you understand that.
Давай. Вот сейчас мы и разберемся. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Хороший меч, я оставлю его себе как трофей. Сучара. Ты мразь. Конченый. На голову. Ну зачем ты убил его? Дурак, он нужен нам был, блядь.
It's over, Lud. I underestimated you, cripple. But it won't do you any good. My soldiers are already tearing down your gates. They'll kill your mother, your sisters, and Ryan. Griff's cut his throat by now. Well, what are you waiting for?
For Asher!
Так может надо было Беска его убить, а? Почему этим должен Родрик... Ладно.
Westerosi, you live. Where's the basilisk?
We were separated during the fight, right before I took Lud's head.
He's dead. Good.
I thought Beskha would be here.
Beskha will have to take care of herself.
Нет, подожди в Железный холм. Беска, ну куда? Алло! Не, блин, мне вот это не нравится. Василиск, где? Куда Беска убежала? Мне вот это прям совсем не нравится. Типа, блин, а вдруг она умерла? Что делать? Твою мать, тут сражение не было. Взяли б голову, блин, Вайтхилла.
My lord, you survived.
What's the situation here, Royland?
Grim, my lord. The Whitehills have broken through and the rest of their forces may cross the gate at any moment. We need reinforcements at the gate.
Have you seen Mother? Where's she? Have you seen Mother? No one knows where she is.
Now!
My lord, your command.
Защищайте ворота, защищайте крестьян. Ворота сначала.
We have to seize the gate.
Retake the gate.
Некого будет защищать, если мы ворота не возьмем.
Now this is the war I should come. To Roderick!
Где мудак этот бородатый? Будем драться в тени.
Have us pinned. Good idea, Westerosi. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Во. Пожалуйста. Здорово, выскочи. Смотри, вот я так и знал. С боевым молотом, да ты что?
Forrester, last of his kind.
Давай, придурок, рискни здоровье.
I was hoping to face you whole. No matter.
Ну вот мы и сошлись лицом к лицу.
Rally to your lord!
Не лезьте, я разберусь.
Let go of my son!
Fucking Forrester, cunt!
Твою мать! целый меч.
My son.
Да, убьем Вайтхилл, армия распадется. А где железные ворота? Неужели все так и закончится? Блин, ну не ее тоже. Где беска? Скажите мне кто-то, где беска? Я не понимаю, где она просто.
I'm sorry, brother.
My lord, we have to get you out of here.
Roderick, help me! No! 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 No!
You can't save her. We have to go.
Блин, еще и Лейв
You must survive, Roderick. For the house. For all of us. Go! Go!
Ну, Ройланда им не убить. Вашу. Где беска? Нам не показали, как она умерла, значит, она должна быть живой, по логике вещей. Она, скорее всего, я так понимаю, спасла Райана. Наверное, я так думаю. И где она теперь? Блин, ну накрыли бы Коттера чем-то, никто бы не заметил. Это эффект послена. Это вот в большой дозе, это вот случилось. Сильвия, я тебе серьезно говорю. Это все потому, что послен.
What you did was right.
I did what I had to do.
I'll let you light the pyre.
Как по-хорошему его Сильвия должна зажечь, а не я.
Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming. And we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironrath. It may already be lost. You know protecting the North Grove is the right thing to do. Those were Gregor's last words.
They sent you. You should decide.
Мы защищаем Северную рощу. Грегор сказал, она не может быть потеряна. Значит, мы защищаем ее. Да и как вы через стену пройдете, объясни. Мимо ночного дозора, армии Манса-налетчика. Я вот этого не представляю пока что.
I will respect Lord Gregor's dying words. The North Grove will never be lost while we breathe. We will defend it.
Я так чувствую, Гаррет домой не вернется, ты знаешь. Готовимся к защите.
House Forrester. They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they'd bend the knee. And what do I find? A child lord.
Я не знаю, почему они переводят его,
Bold. With his bulldog sentinel at his side. As if I'd be afraid. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. That day Cersei dragged her before the throne, Grandmother, I was actually worried for her. But she didn't have any trouble swearing loyalty to Joffrey right in front of me. And then, after that whole business with Tyrion, I thought she knew how to stay loyal when it mattered. But then there was that day when she pushed me to ask Joffrey for help, when he ripped my dress. It was bold, I'll give her that. But I can't forgive that she used me. And now, with all that's happened, the gods know what Mira was doing behind my back. Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He gave me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. Yet before a day was out, a brother was dead atop the wall. I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger, and it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. He was quite the bold one, Rick. Trying to stab me with my own blade. And ruining Griff's little humiliation by climbing out of the mud again and again and again. I was rather starting to like him. And then I thought, let's play a game. That's when the fun really started.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandine. He was rude and aggressive, mind you, but he didn't play games. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. And He impressed me. He followed my every command, despite what it cost him with his companion. For that, he earned my help and my respect. I wish I could have done more for him. Perhaps, if I had, things would have turned out differently.
Loyalty. Friendship. Respect. Without them, we have nothing. I think, in the end, Mira came to understand that, Grandmother. She could so easily have turned on Sarah to protect herself. But instead, what she did, it took grace. If you're fierce enough, you leave King's Landing with your honor intact. Mira has proven that. But at what cost?
Roderick. I could have told him this story wasn't going to have a happy ending. His brother dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I'm not unfamiliar with these Forresters. Stubborn to the end. They fought hard, I'll give them that, but they were reckless. Shrewd when they should have been bold. Impetuous to the last. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
За его рвение остановили Беска от убийства хозяина, чтобы заслужить уважение Дейенерис, убили Котра, чтобы усилить кровавую магию Элизара, сохранили честь, но потеряли расположение Маргари, отмстили Ладу вместо того, чтобы спасать Рена. 21 с хитрой стратегией. 29,9% игроков, так понимаю, делали как я. Ну, то есть вот опять-таки это одна из, как я говорил, 6 или 8 концовок. И то еще не конец. И куда мы? Тут у нас встреча с Гвин была. А, Родрик в сознании, класс. Видимо, не очень. Или в сознании. Видимо, нет.
Roderick?
My lord.
Duncan.
We haven't much time. They may have won this battle, but they will not win the war.
Ты нас предал, о чем ты рассказываешь мне сейчас? Может быть, это поэтому они железный конь взяли. А, без проживателей. О, она Райана спасла, я так и знал, так и знал. О, я тебе говорю, в следующем сезоне надо будет за Райана играть, он станет играбельным персонажем. Эпизод 6. Ледяной дракон. Вы еще 62,6% игроков признались Маргари и были изгнаны. Вы еще 24,7% игроков согласились выйти замуж за Моргана. Но я же говорю, я развитие событий вот этой непосредственно ветки не видел. То есть, говоря спойлерами, я вам скажу так. Если не выходит Маргари замуж за Моргана, Маргари там складывает голову. То есть ее банально казнят. Вы еще и 60,5% игроков убили Котора для кровавого ритуала. Вы еще и 39,5% игроков убили Лада и не спасли Райана. Ну, Райана же спасла Беска. Так какая разница, правильно? Вы еще и 51,4% игроков стали защищать Северную Рощу. Кстати, странно. Я думал, будет больше людей защищать Северную Рощу. Ну, как бы я понимаю, да, что там бойня в Северном холме. Но что сделает Варк, Чаровница и несколько одичалых? Ну и плюс один страж ночного дозора. Ну, правда. Но вот что они сделают в Вестеросе? Я не знаю, что. Они ничего не могут сделать. Это логично просто. Понимаешь, они, во-первых, могут не пройти через стену. Они не прошли бы через стену, скорее всего. И бы, вероятнее всего, их бы просто поймали. Причем вариантов много, кто бы их поймал. Белые ходаки ли, Манс-налетчик ли, или сам ночной дозор. Тогда бы Гаррета казнили, и всех остальных бы убили. Собственно говоря, это было бы скорее вариантом для всех. Даже если бы Манс-налетчик до них добрался, то в принципе как бы... Я не помню, как ее зовут, забыл. В общем, чаровница. Она ведь использует магию крови на одичалых. А они как бы это не одобряли, поэтому... Едем дальше. Ладно, пошли титры, короче. Это был первый сезон «Игры престолов». Бла-бла-бла, он всем зашел, второй выйдет. Осмелюсь я предположить, что точнее не а просто по окончании самого сериала, то есть последнего 8-го сезона. Ну, вот, собственно говоря, и все, сезон вышел. Ну как, вышел классно. Да, кто не был знаком игрой, я уверен. Надеюсь, познакомились через это. И надеюсь, им сама игруха понравилась. Я не всем непосредственно советую приобрести ее и пройти самим, потому что концовок, я же говорю, в игре около 6 или более. Так что это, в принципе, лишним не будет. Понимаете, о чем я, да? Да, теперь как? Мы ждем окончания титров. Потому что есть у меня такое... Ну, я не знаю, мне почему-то кажется, у меня чувство такое есть, что там после титров будет еще сцена после титров, как было в «Ходячих мертвецах». По-моему, это только в первом? Нет, да, не суть. Как в «Ходячих мертвецах» было. Поэтому будем смотреть. Сейчас немножко подождем, быстро это все пройдет. Пройдут титры, и мы заодно заценим. Если нет, то и ладно, в принципе. Но мы хотя бы попытались. Поэтому сейчас все будет видно. Как там? Ага, видимо нет, да? Не будет титров. Не будет, точнее, сцены после титров. Вот я к чему. Ладно, едем дальше, значит, закрыть. Ну вот, собственно говоря, и все. Вот такой вот был... Кто? Он. Первый сезон «Игры престолов». Всем благодарю, кто присутствовал. Увидимся тогда уже в следующем прохождении чего-либо. Пока не знаю чего, еще не придумал, не нашел. Ну вот, пока так. С вами был Alexander, Rules of the Infinite. Всем до встречи, ребята. Всем пока.